Yes, guys, what's going on? AdamMcKola TV, the preview for the Manchester derby. As you can see, I'm not at the Etihad today. Still recovering from Usyk Bellew. I didn't have a ticket for the game, and Gaz has taken my place. So myself and Dean are on the armchair today, and we're watching the game preview time as well. We're going to talk predictions and that team news that has just come in. No Pogba, no Alexis, no Lukaku, no Mata in Manchester United starting 11. Pogba isn't even on the bench for Manchester United. It's a couple of changes from the team that beat Juventus midweek, but some big names missing in Sanchez, Pogba, and who was the other one? I'm not too sure. But Lukaku, yeah, that's the one. The team is David De Gea in goal, Smalling and Lindelof as centre halves, Young, Shaw, fullbacks, midfield of Matic, Fellaini, Herrera. And then in the front three, we got Lingard, Rashford and Anthony Martial starting his 7th game in a row for Jose Mourinho. The first time that's ever happened. On the bench, Alexis, Fred, Lukaku, those kind of guys. One Mata as well. Phil Jones, no Eric Bailly. What do you think of that, Dean, and how you doing?
I'm good, innit? Obviously, I was confident for the Juve game, innit? Obviously, we got a positive result. Today, I'm not. Since I've heard Pogba's not playing, to be honest, I'm not as confident. I think it's a tough ask with Pogba, and without him, I think I'll just feel that in terms of going forward, I think we don't pose as big a threat without Pogba in the team. I think Lukaku not playing for me. I think he needs some. At the moment, he needs some not playing. I think we need to be going either
even without those big names missing.
Yeah, I think he won't. He would. Again,
sorry, even with those
style,
big names.
The style he needs to be effective. He's slow for us, and it's. I think we need to be going at. So with City, they're gonna if they have time on the ball, and if Lukaku's playing, the defenders can have time on the ball. John Stones, you know what I'm saying, he's decent player. Laporte or whatever. And it's just if we've got either Alexis for me would have been ideal, but if he's injured, obviously he's on the bench. But Rashford still. He can give them trouble. He's had glory against City in the past, scoring goals. So I think it's not as bad, but it's the Pogba is the massive miss for me.
He is the massive miss as well. I've got to admit. And when the news came out, I was slightly hoping it was a little bit of mind games, and he was going to pull through and be available. He's not even on the bench, which is obviously a problem. Now that's no disrespect to the midfield that we've picked, and obviously Fellaini coming in, but Paul Pogba's different class, and he needs to be in a United team. He makes us tick, and I think more often than not, he's been our best player this season. So that's a big miss. I think Sanchez is a big miss as well. Who do you think the key player is then for United with so many players missing? Like, where do you think it'll be won and lost?
I think obviously Martial, like. He's in good form himself at the moment, so I think attacking wise, we're gonna be looking for him to be creating for us. Really, Rashford obviously you'd hope to get something from him as well. Lingard's obviously gonna always give us options moving forward. I think we've got a positive. It's a positive lineup really.
Big chance for Rashford now because he's playing through the middle as well.
Yeah.
Obviously he had a good time when Van Gaal was in charge and we beat City there and he scored a goal on his Manchester derby debut. But this is a different City team. He's not in that same vein of form. He seems to be snatching at opportunities that he does get. And if he gets one today, he has to take it because it looks like chances are going to be few and far between with the way we're set up. Unless, could you potentially see United playing a completely defensive game and kind of going aerially to Fellaini and then allowing that front three to work off him, because that may be the only outlet we have. Obviously, we got Herrera in the team who's very energetic as well, but we've not got much quality in terms of, you look at Matic, not great on the ball, Fellaini, not great on the ball, and Herrera's probably our best passer of the ball in the midfield.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think we've got an outlet on the left side with Shaw, if Herrera lines up on the left hand side, and then Martial. I think between them, and then you add Rashford into the mix, going down the left wing, really like. I think that's what if we're gonna get any joy, it's gonna be coming from the left.
It's Mahrez and Sterling against Young and Shaw.
Yeah, I mean well, it remains to be seen in terms of. I think for us, again, I love to look positively, but down our right against Ashley Young, like That's one thing I'm worried about because we've been poor defensively anyway, but I just think good wingers will expose our wing backs, or especially Ashley Young. That's what I would be doing. To be honest, if I was Pep Guardiola, I'd be saying we need to get at Ashley Young in it. Like he's a weak link.
Ashley Young and Smalling play on the same side as well. I don't know. The team's just showing up on the screen now. Tian says massive chance for Rashford to show he is a big game player. Take it, lad. I think he's done that a few times, but I don't think Rashford's problems are the big games. I think he performs in the big games, and it's like he doesn't take his chance at other time. Of course, he missed that chance against Juventus. It's all on the counter attack today, says Kevin. Wow, so we can't outplay City. We have to outmuscle them, says Mickey. I think that's what we're going for. We've got Herrera, who's obviously not the biggest, but he's up for a battle. He's Fellaini, Matic, Smalling, Lindelof, very big. We have got a big team, haven't we? Yeah,
I mean, again, the style that City play. I don't think you can. Well, you can try and play the same way against them, but I just don't think it's gonna be tough, especially at the Etihad. And I think we have got a distinct height advantage. And I think Fellaini has been half effective for us, and I think he can be effective today. I think, to be honest, even if Pogba plays, I think he'd still play Fellaini as well. For me, and it's a big defensive.
So who wouldn't you have played if Pogba was available? Herrera would have played
Matic, Pogba, and Fellaini.
Herrera would have had to start for me. Had to. I think he's been key in a lot of games for us recently.
Yeah, he has to be honest. Maybe you'd have to be able to squeeze the four in. I don't know. And sacrifice
Fellaini through the middle, up top.
Yeah, no, I think to be honest, we're away from home as well. We're not gonna have they're gonna 100% having more possession than us. That's just a given. You know them as having more possession than us. So when we have the ball, we need to be effective in it. So, but I think we can have Joy down the left on the floor. To be honest, I think we've got there's the talent there. It's just in a big game, can we turn it on and can we turn it on today?
Joshua, cheers for your comment, man. About Saturday's Savage. I wasn't even trolling either. I was being deadly serious. This might be a hard watch, says Simba. We've got a City fan in the comments as well, Kevin. Blade says the midfield is too slow. Who is going to create? No Matter or Pogba? No Matter in the team. Is that a surprise for you with there being no Pogba? Because he has been one of our most creative players.
Yeah. But I think defensively, he's a luxury for me. I think that's why previously he hasn't probably got along with Jose, but he's kind of fixed out. But I just think City away, for me, I'm not heavily against Jose doing that for me. But at the same time, I can see your point. That's why for me with Pogba, you can kind of offer you both. It's questionable at times defensively, but going forward, without Pogba in the team, for me, we're lacking. Especially Matters, one of the few other players who can create in the centre of the pitch for us.
What's going on with Eric Bailly? Not in the squad yet again. Apparently not injured either. Gone from being our best centre half to just not even getting an opportunity anymore. It's a strange. Do you think he's gone in January?
I don't know. I'm hoping that he has this. I know what the media kind of reports it how he changed Shaw, Jose, and he's changing Martial. And I'm just hoping that he's changing Eric Bailly and he's going to come back better.
But how can you change someone when he's not playing? I refuse to agree. I don't know. I don't go along with that party line that he changed Martial.
Yeah, no,
I think Martial was better at other times in the past. Then I think we're just showing that if you start him more regularly, you get the benefits of it. I don't know how you change. I know what you mean.
I think naturally, the older you get, it's going to get better.
That's a great sight to see. Sir Alex in the crowd at Manchester City. Hopefully we put on a performance for him. Billy T's going for a 1-1. Jacob's going for a 0-0. Now, before we started this live stream, I said we're either going to get battered or it's going to be 0-0.
I can't see them not scoring. I can't
head top. So head top. Ali says 3-2, and Lee's confident he thinks we'll win.
You have more confidence than me. I mean, I hope we get a positive result. I think the Juventus result was massive, and it can give us belief here, because at the same time we can get a result.
I'd love Anthony Martial to put on a performance today, because obviously his run of form has been fantastic, and his performance against Juventus again signified that he's playing fantastically well at the moment. But like for him to score against City away or something like that would be another like boom. Because I don't think he hasn't scored against City, has he?
I don't think so.
He hasn't at home.
He's in good form as well. So this is another opportunity for him, like to kind of cement his kind of place there, like. And I get it, but we're gonna kind of see like Sane, Sterling, Rashford, Martial. We see who comes, because that's to me obviously you argue Aguero on it as well, but they're gonna kind of decide the game. I think, like kind of between those four or five players.
Tian's is going to be 2-2, take our point and move on. I think after seeing the starting 11, we'd all take a point, but I'd love us to go there and just jammy a 1-0 win off Fellaini's arse or
steal it last minute. That's what I hope. Steal it last minute again.
There'll be chances there for us. That's the thing, because these like present chances. I know they've not conceded as many goals, so I'm not saying they concede a load of goals, but they will allow you to. They'll give you the gaps to make, and if you can make the most of them, because I mean their fullbacks bomb forward, their centre halves tend to move forward. Rashford, Martial, Lingard could have a fucking field day today if we do well, if we're proactive in trying to retrieve the ball back and stuff.
We need to have a similar performance what we played against Juve, like that kind of high intensity and at the attacking football we was playing there. Like that's what we need. We need movement. And we need.
Ashish thinks it's going to be 3-1 City. Could be right. Could be right. I hope it's not, but it could be right. Because it would be like, the thing with United at the moment, it feels like we have made progression and we're moving forward and, that. But it does still feel like one defeat or two defeats and that negativity will all come back again, isn't it? It's a weird one. We haven't got enough creative players in the lineups as Jay. Idris says goal, huh?
That left hand side, man. That left, we can cause problems. I think we can cause anyone problems on that left hand side, to be honest.
Shaw, Fellaini, and Pogba.
Oh, if he was there and that. But obviously today, I still think, like I say, Herrera, Shaw, Martial, and you bring Rashford in. I think we can cause them problems. Like we're gonna get chances in the game, and like. Just can we take our chances? And I think again, like if Lukaku's on the bench on it, but if I kind of want Rashford, like just kind of prove this point. He's done it before, like just you know what I'm saying. Just kind of half cement your argument for that position, and it like he does it for England, kind of like you know what I'm saying.
Tappy says he or she says they're not nervous. Jammy 1-0 United, park the bus and counter quick, says Aaron Moran. That may be the plan.
Can our defence park the bus though?
We could park 4 and then park 3 in front of them. Very possible.
I think we're just gonna get this is the thing. Like I think they're gonna have chances as well, and let's not.
I think Matic and Herrera are gonna be very deep in this game. Herrera might have the job to mop up after David Silva or something.
Like the hair needs to have a good game. It's
gonna be a difficult game, man.
It's gonna be the first 20 minutes. I think is massive for me. Like what happens in the first 20 minutes.
We concede early. It's fucked, isn't it?
But at the same time, if we score early, so hopefully we start we're trying to be on the front foot.
It'd be interesting to see what happens when we score if we score early, because how will we react to that? Will we just sit deep? What will happen? We haven't yet got to really see that from United. So interesting. Anyway, the teams are out. They're ready to get underway almost. The team news again for you guys. David De Gea, Young, Shaw, Lindelof, Smalling, Matic, Herrera, Fellaini, Lingard, Rashford, and of course Anthony Martial. On the bench, Romero, Phil Jones. Who was the other one? Lukaku, Mata. Alexis is on the bench as well. No Pogba on the bench for Manchester United. No Eric Bailly. Again, is about to get underway now. So guys, thank you for watching. This has been the preview. My final prediction is 1-1. Trying to be positive. Dean?
2-2.
Ooh. Both going for a score draw. Anyway, come on United.